Welcome to Can We Be Fragrant, the podcast where scent meets story. Each week we explore the world of fragrances, from hidden gems to bold icons and everything in between. If you are anything like us and believe that smelling good isn't optional, you're in the right place. So take a deep breath, lean in, and let's discover what the nose knows. Can we be fragrant?
Tell us something about yourself that people tuning in for the first time wouldn't know about you.
First time tuners, I'm a ball of energy and I'm very compulsive. I dive in head first into anything I do, as you'll come to find out.
What first got you into fragrances?
First thing that got me into fragrances, honestly, it was, I used, of course, Brute and all the little aftershave and stuff like that. 'Cause I ain't know no better, but I was like, I want to smell like my father or whatever. And then as I got older, I maybe had a couple. Givenchy? Givenchy, I'm sorry. Got that one, and then I took that from my dad because I stole it from him. Even it disappeared. I took it to school. And then CK1 was like the first one I actually bought myself. So, and then I didn't dive into where I'm at now till like the last 2 years.
If you had to choose a fragrance to wear every day for a year, no breaks, just that fragrance, what would it be?
I'm gonna have to go for this one right here, Golden Oud, Armor Oud Elixir. I got this last year at Scent Explorer. Well, we found it at Scent Explorer last year, and then I found it on Java Shop because when we went back, me and Dominic went to go back, and they did not have it. It sold out. So we, on the way back, driving back down, both of us ordered this. This is like sweet, oudi, of course, because oud's in it. They only make ouds. It's just powerful, but it gets my scent palette. I can wear this every day. I'm shocked that I haven't ran out of this bottle, but I think I just transitioned to so many different fragrances after this that I haven't reached for it, but it's something I know I could wear every day successfully. It's a good buy. You can get it on Java Shop for like $80. For when you buy it from the brand, it's probably like $2 something. So
You can wear that any season, any day?
any season, any day, any situation. It's just a good scent. And I think anybody that's known me, this probably is a signature scent that they're like, yeah, this smells like me.
What's a fragrance that completely surprised you, either because you hated it at first, but fell in love, or vice versa?
Easy. Mind Games Queenie, because I bought the Discovery kit and I fell in love with this and I said, I gotta get it. I should have wore the sample over and over a couple times because I've probably only wore this maybe 3 times. I wore it to an all-white party that was in with Momoa and Ramante because they were her boyfriend's band was performing on a boat, and then I wore it just a couple of times after that, and it has not been touched since. This is one I wish I could return and get like Grandmaster, but it's not bad. I just don't like it.
What is it about it that you don't like?
I think it just doesn't have enough power behind it. Like you're gonna get the vanilla, but that's it. I don't get anything else out of it. So I love vanilla, but it has to be more to it than just vanilla.
If a movie was made about your life, what fragrance would be the soundtrack? What is your signature scent?
It would have to be this Altair.
Already knew you were going to reach
It had
for
to
that.
be, because this was probably the first major buy of a niche brand that I ever bought. And I fell in love with it. The first bottle, I had got the smaller bottle. That thing lasted maybe 8 months. This one's lasted a lot longer just because I got so much more. But I can always reach for this. This is a must, always will stay in my collection. I will always have this no matter what.
Compliment Monster.
Yes, yes.
Is that your most used fragrance?
If overall from the ownership, but not the most users currently, no.
Okay. What's a fragrance you wear when you want to feel like the main character?
If I want to feel like the main character, I'll always go to Perfume Dubai. Dubai Executive is probably one of the most demanding, like in charge scents. Like I should be in a suit, walking around in charge, or if I'm like giving a major presentation, I want to smell confident. Like I want to like, and it's not like it's not sweet. It just stays like you just want to be around it, or it just demands respect in the sense of a scent can say respectable. So.
So tell us more about this fragrance. Is it like a room filler? Is it a close scent to you?
No, this is like it launches. There's no one thing about this brand specifically, because I have two bottles here. They are very. These are all Arabic fragrances from Dubai, and I lean heavy into them because they get very powerful. They'll take over the room. You'll go through the notes. They'll transition very well. So what you open with and what you end with is going to be just as powerful, but you're going to get something different in the lasting. You don't have to spray a lot, but I'm an oversprayer because I want these to be in all my hot spots behind my neck. I'll spray it on my back. I'll like find a way to contort my hand just to get it all over my body. And then if it depends on the clothing I'm wearing. If I want my clothes, I'll couple sprays in there and let it just layer and air in there.
This isn't one of those fragrances that stains your clothes, is it?
No, it doesn't. No.
Okay.
I mean, I wouldn't spray this on a white thing. It would have to be dark colors. I wouldn't spray this on white, just because I wouldn't want to take the risk of that because it's so potent. So oil. It's an Arabic one, so it's more oil based.
What scent do you wish more people talked about, but seems to fly under the radar?
I would stay consistently with this house. Period. I have not run across many people that wears this house or this brand. I honestly think I'm probably one of few people that wear it that I know. Some people elsewhere might wear it, but I've never come across people, or whenever I like we come back to like this one right here. I bought this less than a month ago, and I'm almost halfway through it. And this is an amazing scent. I can't. There's another question I'm going to answer with this one, but still, this is an amazing scent. It just lasts. Like this was called Bourbon Vanilla by the same house. Like it will give you whatever you needed to perform, and it lasts. In fact, my homeboy that was just here, Denzel, he's going to wear this for his wedding, so he chose this one. So I got to go get another bottle of this and then give it to him. And I'm probably going to buy a second one because by the time I get down to the wedding, this is going to be gone anyways, which is crazy.
That's crazy.
Like,
look at the dent in that bottle, and you've only had it a couple of months.
No, I buy a month and a half max.
You really be on demon time.
I love it. Look, that is an amazing scent right there. Like it is clear for any season you want it to be in, but it's good. You get the Gourmand scent, but you also get the fall scent, or you'll get an early like a spring scent. You can get an ocean scent. It works in every season.
Yesterday, I was talking to Tawina, and she was saying she was talking about the differences in fragrances that you like and fragrances I like, and she was saying you were like sort of close to a gourmand guy. Would you say that that's accurate?
Yeah, very accurate.
Okay.
I think your scents are more. I'm not gonna say they're earthy, but they're more.
Did you say earthy?
Like I'm not gonna say. I didn't want to say earthy. That's not. It wasn't. I was thinking something, but earthy was like. That's not the one I wanted to use for it. It'll come to me. I'll come back around to it. I just can't think of the word right now, but it'll come back to me.
Do you blind buy fragrances?
No. Oh, I'm sorry. I will never blind buy a niche brand without testing it. I learned my lesson with Klein from Clean or Klein. What is it?
Kalan from Parfum de Marly.
I hated it. And I bought the same size bottle and I hated it and gave it away for free. I was so mad. Disgusting.
I often hear people still hype that fragrance up, and I just don't see it, me personally.
I wish I would have never. And then the guy, I remember when I was at Arundel Mills, he said, "Are you sure?" I should have listened. He was like, "That's an expensive blind buy, and we don't have a sample. Are you sure?" And I was like, "Whatever, never again." Well, we were watching upstairs EQ. He was like, "Sample, sample, sample, sample." Yes.
Not for real. Why do you think people blind buy? And you specifically, is it the thrill of the chase?
I think if stuff has something that you tend to like, or if I'm looking for something, a lot of times I don't want to buy stuff directly out the store that like, everybody has. I'm trying to find something that's out there. So a lot of times can't get my hands on it necessarily. So I have to blind buy a sample or a bottle. Or if I think I might like it, if something that's close, like the Gucci, Guilty, and Altair, they have very similar notes. So I know most likely I'm going to like it. It just plays on how the chemistry of it is. So.
I would ask you to show us the bottle of the fragrance that you regret blind buying, but you already said it was cologne and you got rid of it.
I got rid of that thing probably a month after I bought it.
Do you think that it's possible your taste in fragrances will change within the next year and it'll be a fragrance you'll purchase again?
Not that one. I tell you that one. It's not. I think I'm starting to sell into more Arabic. I think I'm a more Arabic fragrant person, so I'm just gonna dive into those things instead of a lot of all the other brands and stuff like that. Because I haven't really bought any designer brands other than like the Giorgio Armani Gio, the Elixir. But I love that. That's a classic.
Acqua di Gio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But nah, I don't. Mm-mm.
If your dating life was a fragrance, what would it smell like?
So it's this one right here. It's called Toxic Desire.
That sounds pretty accurate and named by itself.
And it has like a cinnamon taste, so it's spicy. So, but it's just a.
So you're a spicy guy?
This was actually a blind buy, and how I found this was Instagram, and it would just. I saw the name. I said, I gotta see what this is about.
It couldn't have been cheap either.
This was only about $120.
Okay.
I mean, but it's. I mean, I've wore it. It's nice. I think I didn't realize how many other fragrances are out there until I started diving in. Then the algorithm started catching up to me, and then I'm starting to see all these different ones, and so I'm willing to try those things. But yeah, this one has like this is the name itself. When I read that question, like this was a perfect description of it.
Well, do you like the fragrance?
I do like the fragrance. I do.
But it's not something that you reach for.
I'll reach for this more in the fall because it's cinnamon and stuff like that. Because I don't see me wearing cinnamon in the spring or the summer. So the fall and the winter, I will wear this one. Especially when it's like when it's breezy outside, it's gonna carry. It's just gonna carry through the room, and it's also sweet too. So it works.
If your fragrance collection caught fire and you could only save 3 bottles, which ones are you making it out alive with and why?
I'm going to make it out with one of my all-time favorites. This is one of the first things I ever, like, big boy bought that I've constantly as an adult bought over and over.
Do you still wear that?
I do still wear it, but not as frequent, just because I got so many others, but this will always be in there. The newest bottle would be this. This bourbon and vanilla, this is neck and neck with this one, and I think it's almost my number one now. I think it actually is my number one fragrance right now, and then obviously I would go with the Altair. These 3.
So you would choose the Coach Platinum over Gucci Guilty Elixir, the scent you said you would wear every day for a year, the Dubai Executive?
Yeah, because this has similar notes to here, so I can justify this over here. Mm-hmm. This is an all year rounder, and this one is also my just favorite one of like, and it's not expensive. It's just Coach Platinum was just a very good one that I just like to smell like, and it's not overly sweet, which is the crazy part. It just is very filling for me.
So why wouldn't the Coach Platinum be the one you would wear every day for a year?
Because I've outgrown it, and I think that this is a sweeter scent, and I would rather smell sweeter all through a year, and something that's stronger. This is not gonna. This is not a date thing. I can't. This is not multi-purpose anymore. Like probably when I was younger, I thought this was like, oh yeah, I smell good. But as I've gotten more into the fragrance, I found this is not mostly. This is not a desirable scent. So when I'm going on a first date or I'm going on something like I'm not wearing this to a wedding. This doesn't speak like forever smell. This just doesn't do that anymore. But it's still something I know I can reach for and just say, oh, he smells nice. It's not going to give me great, but I'm always going to smell nice.
What's the last fragrance that you've purchased and your thoughts? It's the bourbon vanilla.
It's the bourbon vanilla. This is just hands down probably one of the most unique. I thought I was going to get a heavy vanilla tone out of this, and it's not that. But it just blends well. And then the bottle presentation was like the bottle matches the scent, which is crazy. It just is beautiful. I don't know what to say. Like I would tell y'all to go get this from Perfume Row or buy it online, but like this is a must-have in your collection if you are into those type of fragrances, the Arabic ones, heavy fragrances. If you don't like heavy fragrances, do not buy this.
How'd you come across that fragrance? For people that haven't seen a previous episode.
Because I always loved this brand. It was one of the first bottles I bought. I got like 5 or 6 of their bottles. And I just went in one day I was going to go get, I went to go replace the bottle that broke when my fragrance rack fell. So, and it was the one I was giving my son for a wedding, so I had to replace it. So when I went there, I bought that, and then I came across this new one that came out with this year. And I was like, once I smelled it, it was like an instant buy. There was no second thought. It was like, put it in the bag now. Like, it was worth it.
What's your most controversial fragrance opinion? Something that might ruffle a few feathers.
Is this for a particular one, or does it?
Just period.
I will stand by this, and I know it's pissed people off. I pissed Joy off and Brittany. That Beyonce fragrance is trash. Whoever designed that fragrance needs to be fired, burnt, and never design a fragrance again because it's just not worth it. You're buying the aesthetics of something that just is not quality, and I would expect her to put something out more quality in a fragrance. I don't ever think she would wear that fragrance. It doesn't make sense.
You might have to circle back and see if you have a different appreciation for it now.
I won't. I promise I won't help. Cause it just is. I don't think that a woman's supposed to smell like that fragrance. Like I just can't see it. Like if we were to ask, I don't think Tawina or Jessica own it, and those are like the staple of women's smells. Like if they don't own it, it's not appropriate to me, because they're not going to wear something that's not appropriate in my mind.
So you have 3 more fragrances on the table that you didn't even mention or talk about in any of the other questions. What are those about?
So I told you this King of Oud, because I'm in this Oud, it's another one, but I was battling of these 3 that I was going to keep, because these 2 are very rich and smell amazing, but it didn't outdo these 3 for me. So I wasn't sure all the way up until the moment, like, but this King Oud was also something that I've actually gifted 3 people this one before. Co-worker, then one of my employees, she wanted to find her boyfriend one fragrance. I said, hey, just try this out and I bet he'll like it, and he loved it. And then I gifted it to somebody else too. This one right here, Ajma 5, it's a very sweet, but it's not a lasting one. This one doesn't last long at all, but it smells good, but it just doesn't have lasting. So it'll probably give you about 2 hours, maybe 3, depends on how much you spray, but after that, you're gonna have to reapply. But this doesn't last. It smells good, but it does not last. And the Gucci Guilty, because it's very similar to here, but this is one of the ones that I love. But I've had this just as long as I had this, and I haven't. It's more potent. I only have to do like 4 sprays of this thing, and now this will change the color of your stuff. I messed around and put it on, and this one, because it's so potent, like, but it stays. I was in someone's car, and I remember having this on. I think I got a text like 3 days later say, my car still smells like you. And I was like,
Is there anything that you haven't told the audience so far that you want them to know about you, about the show, about fragrances?
don't be scared to explore and try a fragrance. Their palate's going to change, and just tell someone they smell good when you walk past them, because that's just a compliment that you can give. It's not you're not hitting on them. You just having a conversation, telling someone they smell. It might brighten their day up. And people buy stuff to smell good and want to be noticed. So take your time and show people they flowers. I'm saying, give me my flowers while I'm alive, not wait till I'm dead. You know what I'm saying? So just do that.